The Zevo likes to talk about life while he's shooting people in the face. The Zevo.
What is going on, everybody? It's Lazevo here. My channel has been in a post-apocalyptic state for the past couple weeks, and so it's only fitting that I'm showing you some gameplay from The Last of Us. I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I've been doing, what I've been up to, where I've been. Zevo, why haven't you been posting? Don't send me any more of those messages. I'm going to explain it all right now. First things first, the gameplay you're looking at was given to me by Red Ham USLA. And the reason being is because I don't have the capability to capture any gameplay on my PS3. I do own both systems currently, and I'm just not able to capture anything on HDMI because I have the old school PVR1, Hauppauge PVR1. That's what I use to capture things. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this game because the first thing that I want to talk about is how I played through this. So I rented this. I did rent it. Yep. I went to Redbox and rented this. That's typically what I'll do if I know it's a single player game, something I can beat in a couple days. I'll just rent it. I hear the multiplayer is excellent though, which is the footage you're looking at now. I know Red Ham's USLA has been getting into it, and anyway, I was unable to capture any of my own footage from it, and so he sent me this video, hooked me up with this. Check out his channel, links in the description. I really appreciate him doing that. But I want to tell you guys a little bit about this game because it's kind of cool. I haven't played a stealthy game in a long time. So basic storyline is there's a zombie outbreak, and you're kind of the last survivors, the last surviving humans, kind of quarantined up in cities and towns across the country. And it's pretty cool. It was a little different take on the whole zombie theme. Like, I don't know, I'm one of those guys. It took me about 16 hours to play through the game. My buddy beat it in like 12. Oh, I actually got smashed with a 2x4. My buddy beat it in about 12 hours. And that's because I go around and find everything. I find all the story stuff to it. But one of the cool things that I found or that I saw was that it was a little different take on the zombie theme. They kind of said the outbreak was caused by the cordyceps mushroom, which is really fascinating, weird, amazing mushroom that actually exists and does attack the insect world. It's really weird. Check it out. If I can find a video, I'll link it to you down below. But this guy's gonna get beat down too. Red Ham's just beating everybody down. Look at this. Oh. That two? Really? The double tap? You need that? One thing you'll notice about this game is it's really violent. The post-apocalyptic world is not some place we want to get to in a hurry. Every movie, every game that shows it is just kill or be killed. You know, it's like DayZ. If you see another person, it's not like, oh, someone's alive. It's like, kill it. It's survival of the fittest, I guess. But anyway, the cordyceps mushroom thing is pretty cool. It's like an actual mushroom that attacks the insect world, and it really like drives them crazy. It gets in their brain, and they lose, like, they can't function properly. It basically takes over control of their body, and which would be like a zombie type person, and then it eventually kills them. And the weirdest part is after the insect dies, these mushrooms start growing out of the body, and the mushrooms can then release spores to go infect other insects. I don't know if they have to eat it or if it's airborne. In the game, it is airborne. It's like airborne spores. So that guy got firebombed. Nice. This is some beast gameplay, by the way. I wasn't able to play the multiplayer mode because it's this guy's gonna get. Jeez, man. This game is very, very violent, which is cool. There's a lot of close quarters, whatever. But I wasn't able to play the multiplayer because you have to have the code, the online code, and obviously I rented it, so it didn't come with that. But I'm really tempted, just watching this gameplay and watching some of Red Ham's videos. I'm really tempted to get this and try it out. It's a totally different mechanic. You'll see sometimes one of the kind of the key game mechanic is you go into this close listening mode, which is like I don't know, it's like enhanced hearing, and you can sort of see through walls when people are talking or moving. And it's like, this is it right here. You saw it kind of go black and white and slow down a little bit, and it's kind of a cool thing that they incorporate into multiplayer. There's a little meter down in the right hand corner, sort of fills up and charges based on so you can't spam it. Basically, you only have so much, and it slowly recharges. But it's a kind of a cool little game mechanic. It's really helpful in the single player. For sneaking around. Like I said, this game is really stealthy. When I first started playing it, I was absolutely terrible at stealth. Like every engagement, I would try. Oh, that was just beast. That was just beast. He threw the smoke in there, ran in, and just shivved the guy. That's crazy. When I first started playing this game, though, I was absolutely terrible at the stealth. I'd do my best to try to sneak up on people, and all of a sudden I'm in like a massive gunfight and dying over and over. But by the end of the game, I felt like Batman. I was throwing smoke, bouncing in on people, kind of like you saw right there, and it was so rewarding once you got the hang of it. And I can imagine that the multiplayer is pretty much the same way. One of the things you'll see Red Ham doing as he's going through the game is another part of the single player mechanic that they've incorporated into multiplayer, and that's crafting. So you don't actually pick up items, like direct items. Like you're not going to walk around, and I guess it makes sense. You wouldn't walk around the post-apocalyptic world and find like a nail bomb or something. Like you find the material to make those, and then you're forced to craft it. And so it takes a few seconds, but you find pieces of items. There's different recipes for what you want to build, and you slowly craft things. So after you get kills, as you're walking around the level, you'll find the things you need to craft properly, which is kind of cool. You can make like little shivs, which are like makeshift knives. And by the way, one of the things that was annoying in the game is like you couldn't just get a knife. You had to like find scissors and duct tape to stab somebody with something, and apparently those like would wear out or break after like 2 hits. It was kind of frustrating. I'm like, I would just leave the scissors as scissors, and I can shake somebody with that. But it's just kind of how the game mechanic was. But anyway, they've incorporated that crafting into multiplayer, which is pretty sweet, and it makes for an interesting. Oh, this guy's about to get executed. No. Gonna go shoot this guy. That makes for an interesting kind of thing because it takes a little bit of time, right? You can't just instantly grab a grenade and throw it. You have to basically make a smoke bomb, or you have to make these little nail bombs or whatever, or Molotov cocktails. There's different items that you can craft, but you don't just have it accessible all the time. Like it takes time. You have to get hidden. You have to craft the thing. It's a really stealthy, technical game. And I guess one of the cool things was you can play it however you want. If you want to be stealthy, if you want to shoot people in the face, you can do that. But anyway, this video is running out. I want to say thank you to Red Ham, and check out The Last of Us, and let me know what you guys think. Peace.